Hello guys, welcome back to our channel here. Claude and Jessica live in the Philippines, in Texas at the moment. We're just going to talk briefly about did I feel safe bringing my 1-year-old son on a plane and my wife to the Philippines and living in Mindanao for a year and a half. And you know, of course my wife is from that area. She's from Mindanao. And even now, if you check and you look up in U.S. the travel warnings, they still put Mindanao on a list because of kidnappings and things like that. Well, right now Mexico is kind of on the top of that list. But did I feel safe? Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, we were in Manila. I've been to Manila before for a couple of weeks. In Makati, we stayed for 2 weeks. And I never seen too many people on the street, maybe in New York City, but it was 24/7 with a lot of people on the street. Nobody ever bothered us, except for, you know, people selling belts and different things like that.
Yeah, but it's safe.
Or groups of kids looking for pesos or something. You just got to be careful with your belongings.
Right.
But the time we spent in Mindanao, I mean, I'm well aware of it. Like, you know, and we lived in the subdivision for a minute. We put up a fence. And Elijah, now you're gonna knock this over, son. And when we were working on our house, we put up a little deck in the front, and we put a fence out. It has barbed wire around it. That's just safety. I mean, I never had no threats or nothing there, right, honey?
No. It's safe to leave where my barangay is because all of us are related. So we're concerned to each other and stuff. If you have a problem, you know, you can just talk with the barangay and stuff. But it's pretty safe there.
Yeah, that's my son. You see, top
where I
of
grew up.
Yeah, it's where she grew up, and I mean, and we traveled around a lot of resorts there. Met a lot of Muslims there.
But we really
Christians.
we really don't go where the Muslim places.
Well, yeah, that was far away.
Yeah,
I mean, that was
away.
just a long drive, anyways. Cotabato. I mean,
yeah. But it's a nice place. To
yeah,
go
during the
there.
election, there was one bombing, and one guy pulled out a gun and shot somebody. That was about the election. I mean, you know, in comparison to here in this country, I'll talk about that in a second. But hopefully you can see us. We're at a park, wanted to give you different scenery. Plus, our son is going to go play on the swings in a minute. There's a lot of mosquitoes, so we got the cutter out here. This isn't Pay's advertisement, but if you want to pick us up, that'll be great.
There's a lot of mosquitoes.
But careful, there's some green slime on the ground there. But I mean, you were born there. I mean, I mean, the biggest problem you had was MPA, but you know, it's under control now.
Yeah.
I mean, when you were younger, you said they would come out of the mountains and ask for stuff.
Yeah. But now it's safe.
And if you don't give it to them, like they burned your grandmother's something down or something one time?
Yeah, one time that like my grandma didn't give the money, so they burned his grandma's farm.
Talk with a lot of, yeah.
But no, the barangay taking good care about that baby and stuff. So they're not really bad person as like you
Don't
think.
step
you
it on
know.
there. There's some stuff on the floor. Yeah, I mean,
Some other are good, some other are bad. So it's just depends.
yeah, and nobody ever tried. Everybody was nice to me. I mean, I remember a place in VCDU or in Malay. The guys were working on a house across the street. And I'm trying to get over here. And they looked mean. They had the things wrapped around their heads because it's hot. And it took me a while to figure out why are you wearing a winter coat. And that's another story.
Well, in the Philippines, it's really hot, so that's why we wear jackets. So it's not doesn't mean we wear jackets. You know, like there's a winter there. Actually, we don't have winter. It's just too hot to protect
just too
our
hot.
skin
You're
because
protecting
it's
the
really
skin.
hot. So
But those
that's
guys,
why or sometimes like we ride a jeepney, we wear a jacket because it's it's really dusty and stuff. So that's why we wear a jacket or we have a hat.
yeah, and those guys who were working across the street, like I look at them, they look mean, but I wave to them, they say hi. We brought them some Panda Cell and some Coke and stuff, and they were happy. And, you know, I mean, they were nice. And they were, you know, they were nice. But I mean, you were born there. I mean, you were born there. And one morning, they always had the radio blasting. They had boodle, what's the dance? How's that go? Budots dance. So I started dancing. They're all dancing. They're laughing at me. But, you know, everybody was really nice there. I never had any problems. And I know if you watch Becoming a Filipino, he's a citizen now, and he's been all over Mindanao. I mean,
yeah.
And
Well, we traveled before when we went back home to the Philippines for vacation, but we can't do really much because that time is a COVID time. So there's like some of the resort are closed and some other asking for vaccinations.
festivals were
and stuff.
closed.
Festivals closed, like
Yeah, when we went to CDO, you had to have your scan, your card. What do you call that card? When you scan it, your vaccination card. Plus the other card, even an SNR when you go, and you had to show proof.
Yeah, that you get your vaccination card.
So we were there, and we missed a lot because there was no festivals,
But we travel as long as we can.
yeah, we travel. I mean, we had
we
checkpoints.
went to you know, like a small cafe, see stops. We do swimming stuff. And
Even at the
too.
checkpoints, you got to get out and wipe your feet on the mat that's wet, so you're not bringing one germ into another. barangay.
Even though we don't have COVID,
They still did
do
that.
one.
But
like,
even the
for a
guys, you
long,
pull
long
up, you got
time.
guys fully dressed, MK-47s or M16s, and my thought you look like, oh no, nicest people I've ever met. It's like, make sure you have your seatbelt on, little things like that.
Yeah.
But never had any problems with them either. I mean, Mindanao was great, and for some reason I knew about Mindanao when I was a kid. I still don't know why that is.
Mindanao always people thinks Mindanao is not a safe place to live or to travel, which is not really true. Wherever you go, there's always like bad people and stuff. But in Mindanao is pretty safe, you know. Like, I'm not saying this one because I'm from Mindanao, but like for me, it's pretty safe.
I mean, even
don't have any
being a
problem.
foreigner, I mean, of course people look at you. I mean, I look at people when they come here from somewhere else.
It's just like in, you know, like people like thinking like you're a foreigner, you
And that
got
you're
like
loaded, got a lot of money.
on your head. So that's why they always think, and people looking at you because like you're a foreigner, because it's new to us. Like once in a while, like, you know, we see a foreigner, people like that stuff, and you know, people in the Philippines we really admire like foreigner people like that stuff. So
Yeah, but you know,
it's not Mindanao. It's not really bad as you think.
no, and even in Manila, Makati, there was thousands of people on the street, but nobody bothers there except for the vendors just trying to make a buck.
Yeah, it's just the kind of annoying thing is like they're selling stuff and you already say no, I'm not buying,
Yeah, and
but
they
they
follow you
keep
down the
like
street.
following you, like please buy and stuff. But you know what else you can do if you don't really want to buy because you already have that one. Example like wallets or belt or something.
Yeah, and even homelessness, people, I see families living on the street there, but they'll reach out and try to give you some food.
Yeah.
Not like here where you see homeless everywhere with a sign, but there actually is jobs. That's another vlog, but I'm just saying, and in comparison to danger in the Philippines versus here in America, like we live in Texas, we live in Victoria County, it's nice, no problems. Over here is high livability score. But Chicago on the weekend, 100 people can get shot, and half of them get killed. People are taking aim at the police, which makes no sense whatsoever. And it's dangerous in the United States compared to when they talk about Mindanao. Shout out to the Philippines. I mean, you know, we're going to go back for vacation in a couple of years, but this is where we're camped out. That's where we're going to be. As much as you might hear me whine about missing, yeah, we miss our house. We got things going on there.
Yeah, we miss our house.
Yeah,
But,
my
you
wife.
know, we have 2 houses there in the city and the province too.
Yeah, my wife has more opportunity here.
I love to grab the opportunity here. Of course, we're gonna have 2 babies soon. Like I want them to have a good future. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not saying like they don't have any future in the Philippines, but here they get like a lot of opportunity when they grow up. So that's why like I rather to stay here. We can go back in the Philippines once in a while for vacation, but not for good.
Yeah, I mean, she can only stay for a year and 1 day because of her permanent resident card.
We might
But-
staying there for 3 months. but
Yeah, and then
that's-
come back and that's it. I mean, that's we built that house.
And it's not like people believing like we're crazy, or even though my husband telling like why we built there in the Philippines, we're not even there. But for me, it's a big investment for me because we got 2 kids.
Yeah,
Wherever,
for our
like when they
kids.
grow up, if they decide to leave, you know, United States or stay for a while in the Philippines, they have their house there because we built 2 houses. So at least they can see the place where I grew up. And I want them to meet all my family that I has, that I got a lot of
Yeah,
family.
exactly. She has a lot of relatives there.
Yeah, so I want my kids will be experiencing where their moms grew up too in
Yeah,
that town.
yeah, exactly. And before we end this vlog, I just want to mention some of the comments I've been getting. Watch the age gap video, guys. It's hopefully on its way to viral, but thank you, new subscriber. I got
Yeah, we
60,
really-
70 subscribers
Yeah.
in 2 days. The comments have been really nice.
Go ahead first.
And when I talk about my age or how much I weigh and stuff like that, or that I've gained weight. Well, this morning I woke up to some negative comments. If you do that, I am not going to battle with you on your comments. I'm just going to remove you from the channel. That's fine. I don't have time for that. Whatever. But I appreciate
every
you.
people have
Yeah,
different
but telling me
ideas and stuff.
get the fat guy off the couch, or take better care of yourself because your wife's younger, or that your wife, young Filipinos aren't looking at older men because they're attractive, which is not true. They look at it as a cash cow. I don't actually believe that. But it's a third world country. It's a different culture completely. Like here, this could be for another vlog too, how what American women think about men and what they're looking for. It's all about the Benjamins, the cheddar, the cream, you know what I'm saying? But it's just, it's totally different. I never thought she'd be interested in me, but that was a different story. She kept talking to me for years. But that's it. We just wanted to bring up. I mean, did I feel safe bringing my family, my 1-year-old son, to the Philippines? And sure, you could ask me why I have barbed wire around my fence. Well, that's just for safety. I should have that around here. Or why am I going to learn how to shoot one of these really soon? Well, it's dangerous here. You can't even pull into a gas station in Ohio or Pennsylvania or something without somebody trying to rob you. So, I pray for my country. I love it here. God bless America. God bless the Philippines. And we love you guys. Thank you so much for watching our channel. Anything you want to add about the Mindanao?
No. I want to say thank you to all the subscribers to watch our video. Thank you very much for following us. And if you have any question or topics that you want to suggest that me and my husband can talk, well, you can leave a comment too, so that we can.
Yeah, we'll be glad to answer you.
We can answer
a Q&A
if you have
vlog or something.
Yeah, if you have a question and stuff like.
I may be starting to do more live streams. I have more people. They entertain. If you have questions or anybody want to know about 13A visa, that's how we started this channel, doing visa stuff. We'll be glad to answer what we have. Jessica has some videos she did on her own, her experiences getting her green card, different things like that. And those are actually, a lot of people watch those. And for some reason, I did a video on the glass blocks in our house. People watch that all the time. I don't know why. But
I'm watching.
Thank you guys very much. We're going to end this. Hope you enjoyed the bright sun in the background. It's hot. It's Texas. Mosquitoes are out. And is this the right side? I hope y'all have a wonderful week. Where's your hat, honey?
That's right.
Mine should be like this, right? Like hers. Alright, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. Please hit the like button. We really appreciate it. It helps out the channel. See y'all later.